The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president.
I'm Eamon, Javers, senior Washington correspondent for CNBC, and we've been watching this amazing story play out of this confrontation between the Department of Justice and the Federal Reserve over the past couple days. This is a question about the future of the American economy. This is a question about the future of American government. How many independent institutions are going to be allowed to exist in Washington in Trump's America? All this broke suddenly on Sunday night, very unexpected. Jay Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, released a video statement talking about this Department of Justice investigation into whether or not he had lied to Congress in his testimony last year about the Fed's big construction project. And in it, he was defiant of the President of the United States and his Department of Justice, saying that the investigation was just a pretext. The president says that Powell is not smart, not effective, and most importantly, that he's too slow to cut interest rates. He doesn't like Powell's general sense of defiance.
He's billions of dollars over budget, so he either is incompetent or he's crooked. I don't know what he is, but he certainly doesn't do a very good job.
After his term as chairman ends in May, the big question is whether Powell will stay on. He could stay as a regular member of the board past May, and that's something that President Trump really doesn't want. What Trump wants here is to get that seat for himself, to be able to appoint somebody to the Fed who thinks like Trump thinks about interest rates, and not the way Powell thinks about it. And so this is about control of a key seat on the Fed board. Treasury Secretary Besson expressed some reservations about this to Trump on Sunday night, immediately after this news broke. We don't know exactly what the Treasury Secretary said, but I'm told that he was concerned that this could backfire, and the blowback could be that it's going to be harder for the president to get his Federal Reserve nominations through in the Senate as a result of taking this action, and it could make Jay Powell decide he's going to stick around longer just in defiance of President Trump. You see significant departures on the Republican side, people saying, I just don't think this is the right approach, and even threatening to block the president's nominee for Fed chair in response to this, saying, unless this is resolved and removed, we're not going to vote for whoever it is that the president wants. You can't overstate how important interest rates are to the economy and what the Fed decides. That decision moves markets instantaneously in real time. The Federal Reserve Chairman is one of the most powerful people in American politics because of that influence that he and the board more broadly have over the American economy.